We got breaking news in the NBA right now involving LaMelo Ball, NB1, the one of one. I cannot believe this craziness that just arose just now, ladies and gentlemen. I am lost for words. I am sick. Damn, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I cannot believe this. LaMelo Ball, ladies and gentlemen. I was waiting for the news to break because soon as it happened, I didn't want to just come out and report on something. I needed to get the full details. Ladies and gentlemen, the details are sickening and frightening. Ladies and gentlemen, they are saying LaMelo Ball, ladies and gentlemen, has suffered a right ankle fracture, ladies and gentlemen. This is disgusting. I cannot believe what has just happened, ladies and gentlemen. This is wild, wild to say the least, man. There is no other way to slice a dice what has just occurred. You know, this started just as a freakish play. LaMelo was so hot tonight as well. I mean, he was just a monster. It was just ferocious, the way he was playing out there. And for this to take place in this kind of season that the Hornets are having, I mean, damn. This season is a complete waste of time. This was a complete doozy, is what we like to call it. Man, I just want this season to be over with. I am just horrified at just what has occurred for the Charlotte Hornets just now with LaMelo Ball in this right ankle situation. Man, and I heard LaMelo Ball, it seemed like when he was discussing with the person, he was like, yeah, man, I heard a pop. I heard a pop. That's what it seems like I heard, so I mean, I just cannot believe, that this has happened. LaMelo walked off very wobbly. And mind you, this happened with no contact, and that's usually the worst injuries. When a dude falls on the floor with no contact, man, it don't get no worse than that. It does not get no worse than that, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, LaMelo Ball, this is horrifying. We cannot explain to you what this means for Charlotte. Charlotte is in trouble. The number one priority, Charlotte, LaMelo, is getting hurt. It's just this is the continuous situation with this ankle situation. But this is just a wild game right here, man. To that this has occurred. But this is the right ankle. LaMelo already had dealt with issues with the left ankle this season, and now the right ankle goes out, and this non-contact injury is horrifying. The Charlotte Hornets announced this news too, just now. Ball sustained the injury in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. He fell to the court after planting his right leg on a crossover dribble. The injury didn't involve contact with another player. And that was horrifying when I seen that happen, man. Ball left to the locker room after the injury. The x-rays revealed the fracture that the Hornets announced shortly after the 117-106 win over the Pistons. The Hornets didn't offer initial prognosis or timetable of his recovery. I'm here to tell you right now, LaMelo Ball is out for the season. Let me here to break it to you right now. To be honest with you, this is a tricky situation because the Hornets were going nowhere fast. It was on treadmill. I'm starting to think, why didn't they just shut LaMelo down right away? Obviously, in hindsight, that's what they should have done, but you could have, should have, would have. Bottom line is LaMelo Ball is out with a right ankle fracture, man. I thought it was gonna be a sprain or something. I mean, I could have never have fathomed that it was gonna be an ankle situation, and this is horrifying for the Triple Bs, for the Ball brothers, because you obviously have Lonzo Ball out. LiAngelo, the situation going on in Greensboro. Obviously now with LaMelo Ball, it seems like this has been a season to forget, for the Ball brothers, because this has not been a great year competitively. It's just been tough, injury wise. I mean, they couldn't have got hit worse with the injury bug this season. It's time to move on, man. And Charlotte is in a tough situation. They have to get some help for LaMelo Ball when he comes back next season. This man is doing way too much. Did you see in this game alone against the Detroit Pistons? They pretty much had the Pistons rock or bye baby. But it was just, I don't know why, this even occurred. LaMelo started this game hot, just in fuego. Like, I mean, in terms of his 3-point shooting, the way he was decision making, everything was electric when LaMelo Ball had the basketball in his hands. And now to see this take place, man, I mean, I'm just disgusted and horrified, man, for LaMelo Ball. That this has happened to him, because this couldn't have happened to a worse, to this just been a horrible situation, man. This is the worst news to such a good player. I'm just lost for words right now, man. I'm stunned, at this situation, because I didn't see this coming. But LaMelo Ball is out, ladies and gentlemen. The Charlotte Hornets guard, man, he was holding his right ankle. This is tough, man, to see this occur in this manner. The Charlotte Hornets, man, what do they do now? What's next? So let's get in the comment section and let's talk about this, because I can't believe this occurred, man. The Hornets nonetheless did win this game, off Scary Terry and crew. They're going to have to build from within. The Charlotte Hornets, man, they are adopting this youth movement. We got to give them credit. So I think this is an opportunity for the young guys furthermore. Guys like Mark Williams, guys like Bryce McGowan, guys like that. This is their opportunity to close this season out strong. Thank God we towards the tail end. But to be honest with you, there's no other team that needs Wembanyama more than the Charlotte Hornets. I mean, seriously, they really can use the #1 overall pick. This has been a season to really forget, y'all. And let me just read off some stat line numbers. Obviously, LaMelo Ball, MB1, the 1 of 1, had 21 minutes tonight. Obviously, he was out with that injury in the third quarter. He finished with 18 points. 18 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. Also, they chipped in with Scary Terry chipped in with 22. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Mark Williams, 15 points, 3 assists, 11 rebounds. Gordon Hayward tonight, Mr. Reliable, 19 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Kelly Oubre with 18. Nick Richards chipped in with 9. Kai Jones, with 2. Also, JT Thor did his thing with 7. So these guys are going to have to build from within. That's all you could do right now. They're without their best player, undisputed best player, the 1 of 1. It's going to be tough to come back from this. But this is horrifying news for LaMelo Ball. This is just disgusting, and I'm saddened, but LaMelo will rise again. This is going to be a minor setback for a major comeback. But these ankle injuries, something got to give, and we're going to get into these sneakers next. There's something going on. Shout out to Flay. Shout out to everybody rocking with Flay Sports TV. Peace and love to you all. This is breaking news.